How to fix your checkout page on Shopify. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we will be going over how you can actually fix your Shopify checkout page, how you can set it all up, and how you can customize the appearance of your page as well. So let's get into it. Now, if I just show you guys before we get into it, I'll just show you guys, this is like my store. This is just a sample store. And if I go into the Buy It Now page, this is my standard checkout page. So it's very basic, it's very simplistic. I think you've probably come across this kind of checkout page quite a few times. So I want to customize this and I want to, add more options. Maybe I want to collect emails, and there might be, a lot of different things you would want to add to your checkout. So to do that, the first thing you want to do is go onto your Shopify store. Now, there are many different integrations available for you to have checkout upsells, and I will be discussing those later on. But first, I recommend you go into your settings on the bottom left. Once you are in your settings, you're going to click on checkout on the left side of your screen, and then you can actually see the checkout style. So from here, you're going to click on customize checkout, and you can actually, customize the appearance of your checkout page. Although it's not super customizable, to some extent, you can change some of the things like the accent colors, the background colors. So let's say I want to change up the color a little. I'm just going to add my own colors like so. And for the text, let's say I want to use like a navy lilac color. And you can do all of these different options. You have a bunch of different colors you can select from. I'm just selecting a bunch of different colors like so, and then you can just save them as you go. Then you have your typography, so you have the different fonts. You can choose fonts of your choice. You have a bunch of different options over here, and I'm going to click on select, and you can change the scale of your font. You have your layout, you have buttons, you have content containers, thickness, opacity. You can change all that. And then you also have app embeds. So you can actually embed multiple different apps. If you want to embed a pop-up, you can do that as well. You can embed, upsells, and you guys can see this is like the new color scheme of my checkout page because I changed it up, so I can click on add to cart or buy it now, and it's going to look like that. So I have maybe some more changes I want to make. So for that, I can go back into my settings section, and I would click on checkout. Now below that, you have your customer contact method. Now, if you are a small business, I definitely do recommend to send SMS updates. For small businesses, emails are not going to be a priority for your customers. So you will click on the install SMS app, and you're just going to integrate this transactional SMS app to make sure your customers are updated with the products that they buy with you. You can also click on your notification settings over here to see, the automated emails and invoices that are going to be sent to your customers. Now, moving on to the next section, you also have require the customer to log into their account. So if you only want to sell products to people that create an account on your website, you can do that. I don't recommend it because it simply just limits the number of customers you have. Then you have the customer information. So require first and last name. Then company name, don't include. Address line, optional, give it a optional second line for addresses. And shipping address phone number. So I will make this a required field. This helps me collect phone numbers for future promotional SMS or marketing campaign that I want to do. It's a great way for you to build your contact list for any kind of business purpose. Then you have a tipping page, which is usually standard in most standard situations, not included. So you're going to skip that. Then you have your processing. So when a customer is checking out, use the shipping address as the billing address by default, and use address auto completions. Obviously, we're going to do that. After an order has been paid, I would like to automatically fulfill the order's line items, notify the customers of their shipment, and automatically fulfill all orders, even those with a high risk of fraud. I don't want to do that. Maybe if you want, you can do that as well. But you guys can see I have done this. So this allows me to automate my business instead of having to wait for the order to be completed, manually having to fulfill all my orders. The fulfillment process begins directly after the order is completed. now automatically archive the order. Then you have your marketing option. So I like to click on SMS and add my SMS consent, and I definitely do recommend that. Email is obviously the standard version, but I do recommend you switch to SMS instead. Then you have your abandoned email checkout. You have your order status page where you can add a little bit of a script. So let's say order pending, or order completed, so on and so forth. Then you have your basic language settings, so it's in English, and I'm going to click on save. And these are my basic checkout settings that I can customize. Now after that, I can go into the settings section once more, and you can go into your applications over here. So if I go into my apps and sales channel, I can click on Shopify App Store, and this will open up the Shopify App Store. And what I like to do over here is I like to search for checkout page. And now you have a bunch of different integrations that allow you to build upsells in your checkout page. So the one I recommend is after sale post purchase upsell. Now there are a bunch of different ones, especially I like the ones that allow pop-ups, so upsell over here. Then you also have instant checkout, so any of these work amazing. They do the same thing. So I like to use upsell, and I'm going to click on add application. Once you click on add application, you will get this screen, so you will click on install application. So once you have clicked on install application, you will be able to see the upsell over here on the bottom left. I'm just pinning it so it's easier for me to access, and it's going to sync all your data. So what do you want to do this for? I want to do it all applications, submit. And after that, we are going to just set up this application. It can take a few minutes to set up, but once you are done, it really automates everything. So I'm just going to continue on with the free version. And now after that, you have your upsell. Now in your upsell section, you want to click on one-click checkout. You have upsell message or SMS. I like to go with the upsell SMS. After someone has completed onboarding, you can, send them a welcome and then a upsell as well. Then if we take a look at, upsell over here, we can also set up, cart upsells in the checkout page, which are also amazing. I definitely do recommend all these methods, and I hope you guys found this video helpful and you're now able to get started with setting up and fixing your checkout page. If you're finding any difficulty in your checkout page, then I recommend going into your settings, deleting any kind of checkout applications or integrations that you might have added, then go into your checkout section once more, and then set all the options to default if you have any issues, and then you can add them again, and then add the post-purchase pages, and then you will be able to properly manage your checkouts as well. So that was it for today. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and make sure to also share this video with your friends and family, and make sure that you do leave a comment down below if I missed out on anything, and if there is anything you would like to add, and I will catch you guys in the next video.